Today I'm incredibly happy, after passing the exam. For the upcoming aspirant, I would love to say that who are already enrolled in elite expertise. So I would like to say that nothing to worry about. Just listen that what sir and ma'am are saying. Even everything there, every sentence is very valuable. Just follow them. That's enough and nothing to worry about. You don't need to study from outside materials. You don't need to study any other suggestion. I would say whatever they are providing, just go with that. That is enough.
So, hello, dear viewers. Welcome to Elite Expertise. And today we are joined with one of our students who has recently successfully cleared her intern written examination, Momtaz Sheikh. So, welcome, Momtaz. Tell our viewers about yourself and how you achieved this feat. What made you to prepare for this examination? How you attempted this exam, and what are your journey's prospects? Please share it with our viewers who are willing to prepare and become an Australian pharmacist.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for giving me these opportunities. Um, Today I'm incredibly happy, after passing the exam. So I want to start from the beginning, when I cleared the OPRA exam. I cleared the OPRA exam last July 2025. And after that, I started working. Fortunately, I got the internship directly, though I never worked in a pharmacy before. So straight away I started working as an intern pharmacist. And when I started working there were a lot of challenges, like everything was new. Like we have, as an overseas pharmacist, we have a clinical knowledge, but we are not aware of the Australian practice and everything. So that time, it was just a devastating time for me. And then I started searching online that how can I get some guidance, like the practice and everything about the Australian community pharmacist. So one of my friends, he suggested me about the elite expertise, and I enrolled over there. But my shift was because of the timing, I was never been able to attend the live classes. So I was always used to watch the recorded one. And that time, I'm so grateful to Arif sir and Harika ma'am. They are not only the good educators, they are like motivators. During my intern period, I used to think like that, oh my god, I'm not so good, I'm so bad, this thing only happening with me. But often Harika ma'am, she used to share some stories of other interns, and I realized that actually this is very common. And in our community pharmacies, we don't get the opportunity to learn everything actually. And after enrolling in elite expertise, like Harika ma'am and Arif sir, they taught us everything. Like we misguided a lot from outside. Like you have to read the whole image if you want to pass the exam. You have to go through all the image, but it's a myth actually. It's not possible to read the whole thing. And Harika ma'am and Arisa, they actually taught us how to apply our clinical knowledge, what we actually know. They taught us how to apply that one. Harika ma'am, she literally she taught us how to open the book and how to find out the answer. And I would say without them, actually, it won't be possible. They are incredible. I'm so grateful to them. And if I want to talk about Arisa, he is just amazing. He is just amazing. During my exam, his voice was just ringing on my ear, he was the way he described all the scenarios and everything. That was amazing. So for the upcoming aspirant, I would just want to say that Harika ma'am, she used to say, don't worry about anything, just follow me, you all will pass. So I want to say the same thing, nothing to worry about. The way they are going through, just go with them, follow them, that's enough, more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah, so Mumtaz, as you mentioned that sir and ma'am's voice helped you a lot. It was ringing in your ears while you were doing your paper, right? So there is one thing. You are already an intern pharmacist there, and you were also preparing for your intern written and oral exams. Now that you have cleared your intern written exams, many candidates find it difficult to balance it with their studies and their work. how you managed it with the help of elite expertise, and what was your routine like?
Like it was really hard. At the moment who are like doing the internship, they can relate with me. Like at the same time doing a long hour shift and attending the classes, doing assignment, preparing for the exam, it's not actually so easy, it's really so tough. But like we have to push ourselves. And I would like to say all the upcoming aspirants just try to go with sir and ma'am, like when they are just conducting the classes, attend the class and just listen. If you are not be able to practice a lot, I think it doesn't matter, but just listen what they are saying. I think that is enough. Yeah, that was my strategy actually, because I was not able to give a lot of time, but I tried to listen to them, like even if at midnight, like I just opened the classes and then I tried to listen them. So I think that worked for me, because the scenarios and everything, the way they describe, that that is actually incredible. So if anyone follow what they are just saying, I think that's enough, and try to practice with sir and ma'am, that would be more helpful. That is enough to clear both of the exam. I was so scared about my like written exam. I was so scared, but as I mentioned, ma'am said that just follow me. I tried to follow her, not fully, but I tried, and then it worked for me. So yeah.
Okay, nice. So that's a very great compliment that sir and ma'am really helped you while preparing, while you were managing with your job at the same time. Now, there is one thing which many candidates find difficult is that they think that while they are working, they are not able to attend the classes. But you said that you attempted the recorded classes, right? You listened to the recorded lectures and listen to ma'am and sir's guidance. So many candidates want to know what is internship in Australia like. They want to know about your experience as an intern pharmacist, how your day begins, how what all work you do, and how sir and ma'am's coaching like reflect in your daily practice.
As I mentioned, that in our community pharmacy, like they expect us that we know everything, because unintentionally they compared the opera cap student with the like internal Australian graduate, whereas the Australian graduate, before starting the internship, they already know everything, most of the thing. And when we start our internship, we just after clearing the OPRA exam, we start our internship. But in our OPRA exam, we don't practice the like legal ethical things. We don't practice that one. We don't have any idea like what is PBS, what is like Medicare, what is streamline code and something like this. We are completely unaware of that thing. But when we start internship, without specifically, I would say, like without having any prior experience, when we start working directly as an intern pharmacist, they expect from us that yeah, you are doing internship, you already know that thing. But actually they don't teach us anything. It's your responsibility to learn everything by yourself. But actually without help, it's like it's hard to manage by yourself. So the ma'am, she covered all the PBS and the rules and regulations, like things, what is the streamline code, authority code. I was so confused with that thing. When I started my internship, it was so mind boggling for me. I was like, because they told me, do this, do that. I was like, how I'm gonna do this? Something like that. My situation was like worse. But when I started doing the classes, though I mentioned that I was never able to attend the the live session, I always attended the recorded one. But I listened what she said. I tried to listen, and she taught us everything, like specifically I would say the legal and ethical things, and the clinical things as well. And sir, he taught us how to counsel the patient. That really helped us. That is the main thing. As a like intern pharmacist, and we are going to be the pharmacist very soon, and then it's our responsibility, and it's our main responsibility to counsel the patient. Sir, I think I would say that he taught us very well, like how to identify the problem, the clinical problem, counsel the patient. I tried to implement those things in my practice. That helped me like professionally as well, and I passed the exam as well. So it helped me in a both way.
So that's
And
really glad to know
and
that
I
it
would
went
like
in both
to
ways.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I would like to mention that mentally they helped me a lot, because I used to cry every night after like completing my shift. I used to cry every night, but the way ma'am and sir, they are so humble. Though we haven't had the direct conversation or interaction before, never. I just used to listen them, but they're so humble. I'm so grateful to them.
Yeah, I was coming to that only because when any candidate trains under sir or ma'am, they say that it's not just about academics; it's also about emotional quotient. They get a lot more support emotionally under Sarah and ma'am's guidance. So, what was your experience like with elite expertise team with sir and ma'am? Like, is there any instance which you would like to share that our viewers would find astonishing?
I would say, yeah, I have shared a lot of things, but I want to mention one thing. Like, one day, ma'am, she was like sharing a story of intern pharmacist, and she was like saying that, for the overseas pharmacist, like, it doesn't matter how hardworking you are. In the pharmacy, like the community setting, they will always compare you with the graduate from here. It happens, actually, it happens in Australia a lot, and that hurts us a lot, because I know that how much effort I am putting, but I'm not getting that appreciation. That really hurts. And before joining the elite expertise, I used to think like that, because I haven't had that much conversation with other people a lot. But when I started classes from elite expertise, and I used to listen to them, ma'am shared the stories, and I started thinking then, oh, I'm not only that kind of person. I'm not alone here. This is a very common scenarios for the overseas like student, and that really helped me. And I think in certain way that it boost my confidence as well. And I started thinking that, okay, it's happening with other people, so it's same happening with me as well. So it doesn't matter, actually. And this time will pass eventually. She used to say that, Harika ma'am, she used to say that, yeah, this time will pass. Actually, this time will pass, and everyone will be the pharmacist, and then we will remember our old memories. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's the thing.
exactly. So now that you're going to become a fully registered pharmacist, how you expect your life to change after this? Now that you have cleared intern written exam as well.
The life expectation, I haven't, honestly speaking, I haven't thought much about that. At the moment, I'm just so excited to get my final registration, my final license. Probably after that, I will start thinking about that.
Okay, so is there anything that you would like to say to those who are still in their preparation time, like be it preparing for OPRA or other licensure exam, or they are just an intern who is struggling, who just has similar thoughts as you had while preparing for your intern exams? So, what your advice would be to them?
For the upcoming aspirant, I would love to say that who are already enrolled in elite expertise. So I would like to say that nothing to worry about. Just listen that what sir and ma'am are saying. Even everything there, every sentence is very like valuable. Just follow them. That's enough, and nothing to worry about. You don't need to study from outside materials. You don't need to study any other suggestion. I would say whatever they are providing, just go with that. That is enough. And the people who are not the student of elite expertise, I would like to say that actually we can arrange our study materials from outside, but it helps, actually it helps if someone is guiding you. It really helps, it makes your path easier. So I think it's a better option to enroll, some organization like elite expertise, because they are really helpful. That will make your path easier, because the internship by itself, it's a hectic process. So it's really hard, everything arranging by yourself. So why not you enroll some place like elite expertise, where they are providing such kind of services. Yeah.
So, in a nutshell, you are trying to say that you can arrange material, you can arrange resources, you can even prepare for the exam, but you won't be able to get mentors like Arif sir and Harika ma'am, right? Who can whom
Even
you can
I
trust
say,
and prepare.
yeah, like for the materials as well, like everyone has a book, like everyone has AMH, but they don't know how to properly use that one. But with the guidance, like I had the book before, but I didn't know that how to use the image. I had a thought, I had a mental setup, I have to read the whole image, but it's not possible. And after enrolling the elite expertise, ma'am, she taught us, like she taught me that how to open the book, how to find the answer. So that's why it's I would say that it's a good investment, that just enroll and they will help you, they will teach you everything what you actually need to pass the exam.
Yeah, that's really nice of you. So if I talk about your future plans, so here, what else you have in plan? Like, what else you are gonna do? What else you're gonna have? Please share it to our viewers.
um I want to be the pharmacist first, and after that, honestly speaking, after seeing like Arisa and Harika ma'am, I want to be an educator like them. Honestly speaking, I really want to be like them, and I have a plan to switch to a hospital pharmacist if I get the opportunity. And I was thinking to ask Harika ma'am, is there any other like coaching you are providing for being a hospital pharmacist? I really wanted to do that. Probably I would ask her later on. Yeah,
So definitely, we wish that all your dreams, all your achievements, or whatever you have in mind, you manifest it in the right time and in the right place. So all the very best, Momtaz, and thank you for connecting with us. Thank you for sharing your invaluable advice to all those who are still in their preparation, who are still struggling, who are still confused about what they should do or what they should avoid. So thank you so much for your invaluable words, and we wish you all the very best. Thank you so
thank you.
much,
Thank you
Momtaz.
very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's so nice talking with you.